Treyarch just dropped the entire opening cutscene to the brand new Terminus map coming day one to Call of Duty Black Ops 6 Zombies, and we have a lot to go over. Alright, so as always, I'm going to show you guys the video first so you can see it yourself, and then we'll go over what we saw.
11, 5, 9, 20 miles a day, 4, 11, 17, 32 the day before. Move, moving up and down again. There's no discharge in the war.
45.
45.
6. 7.
Scheiße, I cannot take this anymore. Finally, a good song. Oh, thank goodness.
Who the hell are you? This is Maya. She's with me. Breaking you out was my plan, so you're welcome.
Heck, you sick son of a bitch! You're supposed to be dead.
Relax, Major Carver. All of us here have a common enemy. The guy who locked you up. The guy who stole my life's work. Edward Richtofen. What do you say we find him and kill him? Huh?
Warning. Dimensional breach in progress.
Let's get out of here.
That wasn't a fucking deal. We're not going anywhere till we find my brother.
Look, it'll take me some time to get their helo spun up, and we do kind of owe it.
Okay, Raptor 1. Go locate the landing pad. Peck, Strauss, hold up in the guard station. I want Richtofen's coordinates. Go to the store power, and then locate this woman's brother.
Alright, so are you hyped yet? Because we just got our first official name drop of Edward Richtofen. Now, we've known he's been in the storyline, but up until this point in the Dark Aether storyline, he's only ever been referenced as Eddie or the director. Now, what we can glean from this video is that 3 of our 4 playable characters, Carver, Gray, and Weaver, are all locked up with Dr. Strauss, who seemingly has lost his mind, as well as the exfil pilot from Cold War, whose name is Stony Maddox, otherwise known as Raptor 1. Now, inside of Weaver's cell, we see a whole lot of carvings on the wall, specifically 2 carvings behind him that are extremely reminiscent of wall buys. Now, these are labeled in Cyrillic, which I can't read, so I had ChatGPT help me out. What I could find is that on the left side it says, "I will take revenge," and on the right side it says, "To your enemies." So clearly Weaver is just sitting in here seething in anger, wanting his revenge. Now, what we also see is behind Weaver are a bunch of tally marks. Now, this could be some sort of secret message, as some of the tally marks are darker than the others, but this could also just be nothing, or simply a nod to the fact that it's round-based zombies. However, we next see that under the giant carving of Richtofen's last name is the logo for Requiem. Now, on top of all of this comes something extremely interesting. You see here there are 2 other symbols that are extremely faint, but if you screenshot these and put them into something like ChatGPT, for instance, then ask it to tell you what this looks like in reference to COD Zombies, it will tell you that this symbol looks similar to symbols used by the Apothecons in the zombie lore. This then led me to ask ChatGPT how this could relate to Cthulhu or Lovecraftian lore, as COD Zombies is heavily based around such lore. Well, ChatGPT then proceeded to tell me that in Lovecraftian lore there is a symbol that looks a little something like this. And as we all see, that is the exact same symbol in Weaver's cell. Now, in Lovecraftian lore, this is called the Elder Sign, and it is used to protect against outer gods. This fits almost like a puzzle piece into the story that we've been learning from Cold War so far. You see, we've learned that inside the Dark Aether, there's sort of a hierarchy of power. There are beings of immense power, and then there are beings with even more power than them, and then there are beings such as the outer gods or the old ones. In fact, in Cold War, you can see one such elder god called Orda, and even in Vanguard, we see multiple elder elder gods such as Cortifex or Syraxis. Not to mention the fact that outer gods in Lovecraftian lore look almost identical to how Treyarch made the Apothicons look in Black Ops 3. To top this all off, there's another symbol on the right, and ChatGPT helped me find out that this one is called the Yellow Sign. What this is a cult symbol, specifically for the Brotherhood of the Yellow Sign, which is a cult that worships a great old one called Haster. Now, it is said that this symbol can bestow powers such as manipulation and mind control. It is also said that this is usually used to try to get people under the control of the Yellow King. Maybe for the Dark Aether, it might be the Purple King or the Purple Queen or something. Now, I don't think we're going to be getting an identical story to all of this lore, but it does seem now like there's some sort of Dark Aether cult. Whether this takes place in our reality or actually inside the Dark Aether, that remains to be seen. However, it does seem that Weaver has some sort of knowledge about this cult or the Dark Aether that we don't know about yet. Now, knowing all of this and seeing these Lovecraftian symbols that are supposed to protect you from these outer gods, and the fact that they're also hinting at some sort of Cthulhu cult, sort of tells me that Black Ops 6 might be bringing back the Apothicons as a character. Alright, well, next up we see another character walking in, taking out the guard, and turning off the music before opening the cells for all the characters. And then we get a face reveal, and of course, it is our brand new 4th playable character, Maya. And then we see walking out of the darkness behind Maya is Dr. Peck, looking exactly how he did after Cold War. We then hear the reason that everybody is here, whether locked up or in Peck and Maya's case here to save the people locked up, is all due to Edward Richtofen, and that there is a clear need for everybody to team up against him. Immediately after this, we hear a voice over the intercom say interdimensional breach detected. What this tells me is that zombies are spawning into this map through portals, not as they normally do coming up from the ground and such. What that then also tells me is that this map might have portals similar to how Die Machina did, where you can go up and interact with them and it will take you to a Dark Aether version of the map. Next, we see that Maya and Peck evidently made a deal to come and save Maya's brother, and it seems like that might be what Peck used to bribe her to help him in the first place. We then hear a brief overview of the map story as we hear Raptor 1 mention how he needs to go and try to get the helicopter to work. Weaver then tells Strauss and Peck to go hold up inside of the guard tower location and try to help them find Richtofen's location. This then leaves us, the 4 main characters, to go turn the power back on, find Maya's brother, and get off of the island. And then the final thing that we see is that in 2 days' time, we are getting a full gameplay reveal trailer of Terminus. And you already know I will be bringing that to you guys as fast as I can. But that is going to be all on this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please let me know by dropping a like. And if you made it this far, please drop down in the comments and let me know the first Zombies game that you ever played. Otherwise, don't forget to drop a follow so you guys stay up to date on all things COD Zombies related. And I'll see you guys around.